All right. So basically, I want to touch on it just for giggles, because that is my title. And Casey did and does work at IBM and Lockheed. So you have a question about Area 51. Nick, how does it interface with Universal? And I'll tell you a story about the AI I'm using in an example in a little bit and touch on it further. But regarding that, it is trickled down as history does show and repeat itself. As far as the project I was working on AI music generation, and I was working on AI, more AI music video generation and stuff like that. And I was saying something to Casey. I was like, Casey, what does Apple have if they have this as a commercial product, right? And it's like, of course, Universal bought it out and owns the AI model that trains these videos and templates that are exported for consumer product. But if Apple can do it for your life the way Universal Music Group does, what's that going to mean for all of us? And the fact that you click on the collections of the photos on your phone, if it's on Google, it's a little more depth. But Apple itself, the way it is now, it's pretty hardcore. If you can hear the background, it's Burn Notice, one of my favorite shows. It's just I think it's on Roku now, that's why. Anyway, I thought I'd smoke a cigarette with you guys and enjoy this moment and talk about it, because it's what my family does. So, and I was unaware until further met Casey. So around 2018, you could say I'm a little child just blowing steam, making songs, ridiculous songs like Kill Me, Kill Me, Kill Me. I have a SWAT team surrounded by her. No, wait. Yeah, that works. Their field anyway. But, so it's, anyway, Ivy Field. Anyway. Talk about it. The first I knew about Lockheed Martin was my friend Spencer started working for Homeland Security, and my mom brought me out to the headquarters of Lockheed Martin with my sister and her friends. And we went up in the Orlando Eye, which is the time travel album cover that you see. And my mom was very descriptive. You know, my parents are partially descriptive about pretty much everything. So, and that's probably how we're going to be, Casey, because you never know. And we remember everything. So, I don't know, you ready? I'm ready. It's my birthday coming up, if you guys don't know. That's her birthday too. Her birthday is May 11th. Before me. But mine's Halloween. 10/23/96. What a birthday, right? 1, 2, 3. Tesla. Lame. Lame. I'm not impressed lately. Dude. Starlink's cool. I like Starlink. I mean, direct TV satellites are superior. The only reason they don't offer internet broadband is because the lobbying that exists in the Congress country and the corrupt all this corrupt. But again, you see me, you guys vote for me or Casey as president, I'm not going to act like this. And I think that's what we all came to our conclusions on the first term of Trump, which was like, we all thought he was going to stop acting like this. We all thought he was going to stop. And he never stopped acting like this. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? It's just like, you're decent when you're decent, and you're just not. So, whatever, dude. Marry me, Casey. Anyway. It's on Hulu. Burnett is on Hulu. Okay. I use 123 movies. An ad blogger. Anyway. What else, Casey? I am not running for president. This is my family's stance in the Constitution, and in the Constitution, the first word is Field. F-E-L-D. Your last name, Casey. And IV is the time on the clock. I didn't know. I'm still Nick. You're still Casey. I don't know. I'm not trying to, like I said, you get me in a professional setting, I'm going to act professional, because that's to my own respect, man. That's why people like me. And it's obvious when they don't, and it's obvious when I say things and they don't like, and they don't get respect from me, and I don't get respect from them. And it's like, good, I don't need it. You do. You do. In that position, you always need it. But you shouldn't be hearing that from a 28-year-old. Anyway. What else, Casey? Before I make you president. Can I be clear on the... You want me to be clear? 5-0? You want me to be clear? The G-O-V-E-R A-M-E-R-I-C-A. Who do you find in the ER? Who do you find in the ER? I would know. Homeless. Because that's the way she likes me. Which is beautiful. If you guys don't get a chance to just do it. My dad used to talk about it when I was a child, just driving me around, Orlando on 50. He would look at me and be like, he would look at that old hotel that we tore down and demoed, and he would look at me and just be like, I went out here a long time ago just to be homeless for a night. When you and your mom, or me and your mom were, together, I just went out and did it. I tell you, it's a bitch though. Your ass hurts. It's exhausting. So what else, Casey? The oval, the olives, me, Pope Leo, me. Seems to be that way now. So, believe it. Better believe it because I do. Well, you want another one? I'll hang out. I don't care. I'm chill. I hang. Aliens. Walter Reed, Dr. Ivy, the man you see on TV. He worked for Walter Reed. He created and cured the vaccine for penicillin. He came in after going to the University of Alabama, which K.I.V. now sits as governor, and has ties to Lockheed Martin. And I'm only saying this because of Space Force and not to get in trouble. Okay. But we both know Tommy's here. And we both know my grandpa did work on that cure for penicillin. He went to Cuba, and then my grandpa went to Cuba, and there's this long story. Ended up me getting a big Cuban sex doll when I was in college, after college, because I was trying to get Casey. That didn't work out. Tried to get some ass, that didn't work out. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy this big ass busty doll. And that's what I did. And I looked like it too. How disgusting. Anyway. I'm only saying this so she'll never mock me again. Because I also talked about going back in time and dragging that thing to Windermere and having her slap it for me. But anyway, get back to the doctor and Walter Reed. Yes. Which I misspelled for the longest time. I thought it was like the porn star Reed, but nope. There's a whole hospital memorial named after it. So, once again, I am just Nick, but I will tell you the information as it comes to me. And I am partially professional as a computer scientist. I want to get into medication. Yeah, I want to promise that I end lifespan by the time I'm done on this earth. And I'm not talking the multi-dimensional where you see me get whacked by some guy at Lockheed Martin in a multi-dimensional fucking hitman show. I want to end lifespan. And doing that, I figure it will cure cancer as a pro bono and cure other diseases as a pro bono. Once we figure that out, it's going to figure out all the other problems that we have. So, or at least you think. He was a smart man. HIV is talked about a lot. Like I said, we made him hairy. After Prince Harry, we made Chewies. We made Chewy peoples. And HIV, yeah, that's the government, man. And you ask him, that's his check. And he'll tell you he didn't even want it as cruel as it was. And thinking about you come down with the flu and it just kills you, there's tougher ways to go when we see it with these people that are crippled. But then again, it's also a game. Russia's also in game, Australia's also in game. Maybe I'm bullshitting you. Maybe it is my family poisoning you all. I don't know. Ask Kay, because I'd really like to see her insight and opinion on it. For Casey. Although I know it's like a Catholic royal thing. Maybe it is just the fucking government, man, taking cruel people out. I don't know. It's a sick thing, and then your children get it, and all that other stuff. What? Oh, you want me to talk about? Don't even ask me about. Most of my best friends are gay. The people that I have truly respect for, and you know why? Manners. You know why? Anyway, talking about this guy Mitchell I used to smoke a bong with my friends. He's Casey's friend. And then I met Peter, and then I met my cousin too. I don't know. The whole HIV thing is just fucking like fucked up, man. But it is the church. Gays are the church too. You know, if you ask around the Catholic Church, man, they'll start looking at you, and they're like, yeah. Those people are fucked up too. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh. My daughters are the best. Like, I'm gonna have the best daughters. Violet, Amber, Margaret. I'm thinking Jane too, honey. All based off of my favorite character of all, the Mentalist. Red John. Fucking. Alright, my arm's getting sore. Anything else for you guys? Check this out. On my wrist forever, my baby girl, Casey forever. The Notebook. We're gonna die together in a lightning strike. Let's hope. We're gonna go out there with a blanket. Anything else that you want me to ruin? I want to go back to watching Rugrats in Paris, man. That was hilarious. I am begging Joe Rogan to have me on. I am seriously. I know Casey said he wanted both of us, or they wanted both of us. Jamie wanted both of us. So I am waiting for the day that I go and get high and I unleash a beast that is going to utterly slay Musk at his roots. Like, they don't fight with the lightsaber. Like, what are we living in? People? What are we living in? Did anybody see him fight with the lightsaber? I didn't. I may have missed it. Like, anything else? Okay. Good night, honey. Good night, you guys. Love Casey FieldIvey for president. Good night.